So a very common question I get is, what do I do in this situation? And a lot of times the answer is so simple, and so many devotees don't get it because they're kind of doing, the reason they ask the question is they're kind of doing the wrong thing. Their reaction to the situation is harmful for their bhakti. So the answer to your question, what do I do in this situation, specifically when you're not doing something which is helpful to you because of a reaction, the way you feel you're acting a certain way, the answer to this question is do something that will bring you closer to Krishna. Now I know that sounds like a really simple answer that everyone should automatically already know. But surprisingly, when we're in difficult situations and when we become emotional about them, we become negative or upset about them, the answer of think in a way, feel in a way, act in a way that brings me closer to Krishna becomes less obvious or not obvious at all. So, what does this mean? It means, like, no matter what happens in life to you, and life happens, obviously, the reaction should always be, how can I use this situation to help me come closer to Krishna? Or how can I come closer to Krishna through this situation? Because a lot of times the feeling is, I can't come closer to Krishna in this situation, or maybe I just don't know how to. Ask the question, how to? Like it should be, for us as devotees, this should be an automatic response to every situation. It's just automatically my reflex response is, how, in this situation, can I come closer to Krishna, even if the situation is not pushing me closer to Krishna, it's pushing me away from Krishna. But now I have to think, okay, so what's my next step? How do I deal with this? How do I process this in a way where I stop going away from Krishna and going closer to Krishna? So that may be different in different situations, but that's the question we should be asking, don't you think? Because otherwise, so many devotees get caught in this, I can't be Krishna conscious in this situation. That's rarely true. What's more true is I'm not asking or I'm not thinking how to use this situation to be Krishna conscious, because it looks like, oh, it's impossible, or I've lost my inspiration or whatever. All right, well, how do I get it back? I mean, don't give in to the situation and think, well, this is just how it is. Okay, maybe this is how it is right now. How can I make it different? What can I do differently to make it better? How can I turn this around? Worst case scenario, what can I learn? But still, foundationally, if we want to become Krishna conscious, we have to be like an automatic pilot where no matter what happens, it pushes us towards Krishna, or if it pushes us away, automatically when we get up after we're knocked over, we move forward to Krishna. Now you might say, well, what if I fell down? What if I broke a principle? How could that push me to Krishna? Well, I'm never going to do that again. I've learned my lesson. I feel so miserable. Krishna, please forgive me. I get up with more determination. Sometimes that's how it works. You get more determination when you make a mistake. At least we should think, what do I do now to bring me closer to Krishna? That's the question we need to be asking. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.